All right, so I have made some significant updates to Quickli recently, and we should go through them. So first off, on the search results page, you'll see some new things here. One, filter experience with title, and two, this export search results. This button here, the export search results feature, is something that allows you to download all of your search results as a CSV. And this allows you to filter down the information you have searched for. Let's change this up a little bit. Right now I only have 32 or however many results. Let's get this to a larger number. So we had 29, I guess. Cool. 888. That's pretty good. Now, in this search, I am roughly looking for a full stack React engineer or React developer who doesn't work at one of my employer's subsidiaries, and has roughly 3 to 12 years of experience. This is years at current company. It's a weird bug. There's some bugs that LinkedIn has here when it comes to these additional filters that they have. It's the same search result, but for whatever reason that was showing a different number. The problem here with this years of experience is that LinkedIn is giving you the total years of experience that person has listed on their profile. But an individual may have an entire career before maybe they got into software engineering, and I don't want to calculate that, right? I want to know how many years of experience they have with a certain type of title or whatever. And so this gives us the ability to do that. It takes basic Boolean operators, so and or statements. Or statements do need to be put in parentheses, even if it's just a couple items like engineer or you do need to capitalize or, I believe, as well, for developer. I may make that more flexible in the future, but for now, definitely need it. So anyway, we're looking for engineer or developer or programmer, and full stack or front end or user interface. And you don't need to use quotes. However, if you do want to use quotes, that will make it so it removes wildcards. So by default, this is going to search for a wildcard on either side of user and interface. Putting it in quotes like that will cut it off so that if it's interfaces, it wouldn't get caught. And in this example, UI, it's only going to find UI if it's a standalone, not if it's part of something else within the title. All right, full stack, front end, user interface, UI, software, or React, or Angular, or Vue. Yeah, that works. And so now this will find essentially the front end full stack engineers that I'm looking for, people with software engineering titles of some kind. And then I can specify the years of experience. So maybe I'm looking for like a mid-level developer. So I could say 3 to 5 years. It does take decimal points, so maybe you want to search 2.8 to 5.8 years. It will take that. Pretty sure it'll take 2 as well. You really just need to make sure there's a space between these two numbers of some kind for it to register. And then click run the filter, and it'll take a couple minutes to run, or about a minute, depending on how many total search results you have. Shouldn't be more than a minute though. And it will provide you with additional buttons once the filter is run. So right now we are about a third of the way through it. And we're now about the halfway mark. It's still running. At some point I'll get around to adding something here that'll let you know where it's at, but just trying to get this stuff stood up. This feature specifically is part of a larger set of advanced searches that I have built for myself, but I decided to give you all a truncated version of it. And then once this filter is complete, you can do a couple things. You can add everybody in the search results to a project. So like all at once, just click the button, send it over. Or you can download them as a CSV, essentially the same thing this does, but with a filter on it. If there's interest, let me know, and I can add an option to add all of the search results without a filter to a project. But I don't really have that need, so I haven't put it in there. But here we go. There are buttons. So out of those 880, only 53 are this little niche area that we're looking for, right? Which saves us a lot of time going through that and looking, oh, does this person have that background I'm looking for? No. All right, so then we hit add filtered project. We select our project that we want to add it to. I've already added these in here, but I'll run it again. I need to clip that rounding. But anyway, it lets you know how long it'll roughly take, and then it adds them to them, removes that button. And then if you want to download a CSV, you can do that as well. Here's the output. It gives you, I mean, this isn't a proper CSV, but you can see it gives you, oh, let's just open it in a Google Drive file. Give me 1 second here. Let me go into my drive here and create a new sheet. And while that's running, let's look at some of the new features that we have under the on the profile side. And actually we'll just cover all of the features because I'm going to replace this video with the one that's up now. So go in here, look at Kurt's profile, and here's what we have. So first thing you'll see is this little thing. You can save to a PDF, which isn't a redundant feature, even though it seems like it is. This version formats it into very much like a resume, a proper resume that is fully editable if you wish to make changes. Maybe add contact information that you already have. If you have contact information on the person, it will go ahead and grab it and throw it in here for you. But it gives you everything, so the recommendations, certifications, everything, whereas the default only gives you part of the profile. And then if you happen to be using Avature, this button will send it to your Avature for you. Otherwise, you can just print and save, and then save it as a PDF. Additionally, you can send an invite without having to go to their public profile. You can write them a message and include it with that. And then when you click send invite, it will actually save that message within the project that you're working on right now, so that the next time you send like when you go to the next page and you want to send an invite with a message, we're assuming that you're sending similar messages, so you don't have to like repeat what you've done here and rewrite it every time. Some other cool stuff here. Let's say you're looking at this person and you're like, oh, cool, SalesLoft. What do they do? Oh, okay, so computer software, 200 to 500 employees. Here's their website. Here's what they do. You don't have to go and click here and look at the company page and then come back to what you're doing. Also, maybe you really like this person and say who else works there. you can click this others button and see, okay, here are the people that work at SalesLoft with the same title and the same geography. This gives you like a quick summary of their experience based on the keywords and other things that you put in. So titles, keywords, industries right now. So hit developer, 12 months as a developer. Hit React, 12 months current. And then this here, this used to by default show your recently viewed for like, I don't know, the past however many months or years, whatever. I recently changed this because it was annoying me as well as others. So it's minimized by default now. Crap, hang on a second. I'm not sure if you can even see that. Let me see what the view here looks like. Yeah, okay, you can see this. So minimize, maximize, and instead of showing you like forever back, it just shows you the past 72 hours of who's viewed your profile. The cool thing is it also shows you people who are not showing up as though they viewed your profile. I don't know if this is from like Sales Navigator or what, but this person doesn't show up. But if you look at the API call, he's there. These two do show up, however. Anyway, pretty interesting. And we'll go ahead and send this person an invite and go to the next page. That next page thing is just because when I'm scrolling all the way down here, I don't have to scroll all the way back up to the top to click next page, right? It's just, I'm lazy. All right, let's take a look at that CSV. This is pretty much everything on the profiles page for right now. Here's another view of the keywords that matched and titles. All right, so we will import, upload, and let me go grab the CSV that we downloaded. Okay, so here's the output. That CSV download gives you their public link, first name, last name, any emails that you have. Oof, probably should cover those up, even though you've already seen them. Location, months in job. So current employer, months in that current job, that current title, previous employer, same thing. First university, grad date, second university, grad date. These are obviously if the second university and first university exist. Seeking new job. I'm probably going to change this or add another tab. This is specifically they're a job seeker, not open to other opportunities. Probably should have done open to other opportunities. App IDs. This is just a space separated list of job IDs on LinkedIn that they may have applied to or have applied to, or at least started applying to, and then any notes that you have within your CRM or within LinkedIn. But yeah, that's it. But anyway,